Y'all thought this was a game? Man, I'm about to tell you, man. Shout out to Hassan, Campbell. You feel me? I'm going to drop his link in the description. New York, mandatory vaccines. Yeah, I said it. Mandatory vaccines. They got the bill for it already. So while y'all jucking and jiving, I'm telling y'all, man. I've been telling y'all, man. You gotta stop playing. You gotta see what these people doing. Y'all getting finesse out y'all life and y'all don't even know it. Let me fix my ski mask, man. I ain't no robber. I just know it's a damn ski mask. I'm not a robber. But I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all gotta stop jucking and jiving. It's chucking and jiving. Stop jucking and jiving, whatever. Shout out to Hassan Campbell, man. The man up there in New York, bro. What's the governor, Governor Cuomo? Man, y'all ain't no blue, all right? Red too, man, because y'all both of them, man, trick me up. Mandatory. It's mandatory now. And if you don't go in it, you in a FEMA camp. They gonna shoot you up with it anyway. But y'all out here jucking and jiving. Y'all out here big stack. Y'all out here beef. Y'all lost. Y'all ain't paying attention to these politics. Y'all ain't paying attention. The person that is giving y'all the vet, these fools won't. What? Oh, I can't even talk. What is called? Depopulation. They want depopulation. And y'all going with this stuff. They say jump, ha. They say move, left or right. They say go, up or down. Green light, red light, green light, red light. Man, watch the video.
To this white boy, how he's breaking it down to his people and trying to give his people options so they know what to do and how to do when it comes to time to make a decision dealing with this. You already heard they ignorant asses. That's our people, right? The people of the sun, right? The melanated people that's coming into 2021 that's being awoke. Do they sound woke? Nope, they sound dead.
What's up, everyone? If you're new here, this channel is all about being a patriot and bringing patriots together. If somebody came up to you today and said, either take this vaccine or we're going to throw you in a box and quarantine you, what would you do? Would you tell them to kick rocks or would you succumb to the pressure and take it? Well, I'm about to blow your mind and you need to share this video with as many people as you can because what I'm about to tell you is real. So people ask me all the time, well, Dan, do you think they're going to make it mandatory for us to take this vaccine? Is it even legal for them to do that? And I've responded every time with, yes, they can. I've said several times that it's going to get to a point where if you don't take a vaccine, they're going to quarantine you, they're going to throw you in a box, and that's going to be it. Some of you laughed, some of you didn't believe me, some of you told me I was an idiot, and some of you got worried because you trusted me. Well, now it's very real, and it's just the beginning. This is almost how the government has car insurance set up. You either have car insurance or you don't drive. Of course, you can still drive a vehicle without car insurance, but if you get caught, you're screwed. Same thing. A lot of people are going to try to fly under the radar and not get the vaccine, but if they find out, you're screwed. Same thing. So the state of New York, the big apple, or should I call it the bad tasting apple now that they've defunded the...
Hold up. Are you listening? Are you following? Are you paying attention to what he's saying? Is your favorite YouTuber telling you this? Oh, they not? I wonder why.
Police and introduced what I'm about to tell you. New York has set up a bill to set up COVID detention centers for what they call people who are dangerous to society. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to read some of the lines from this bill because I spent about an hour and a half detention
centers set up for people that are dangerous. So Fauci wasn't dangerous. And the Wuhan lab that created this plague, pandemic, they wasn't dangerous. You're dangerous for not wanting to take the cure to something that they created. It's 2021. If you ain't focused, you better get focused. You got to pick and choose your battles. Or are you going to be beefing with other YouTubers, beefing with street corner dudes, or are you going to try to figure out how to save your family from a sickness that's being passed around to you the same way they passed blankets and smallpox in the beginning of America when the conquerors, the crusaders, arrived. This is what we're dealing with all over again.
It all for y'all, so y'all didn't have to. Try not to be as shocked as I was when I read this. The governor or his or her delegate, including but not limited to the commissioner of the heads of local health departments, may order the removal and detention of such person and a group of persons by issuing a single order. Such person or group of persons shall be detained in a medical facility or other appropriate facility or premises designated by the governor or his or her delegate. Let me stop for a second. So essentially what this means is that if you have COVID and you aren't vaccinated, they're going to pick you up, they're going to throw you in a detention center, and they're going to quarantine you like you're an animal. You know, I never thought that we would live in a time where you were put in a detention center for not committing a crime. And when they say detention center, it's the same thing as prison. It's a fancy word for the term prison, detention center. Oh, but wait, it gets better. I'm just getting started here. In addition to the removal or detention orders referred to in subdivision 2 of this section, to require an individual who has been exposed to or infected by a contagious disease to complete an appropriate prescribed course of treatment, preventative medication, or vaccination. Let me repeat that. Vaccination, including directly observed therapy to treat the disease and follow infection control provisions for the disease. The provisions of this section shall not be construed to permit or require the forcible administration of any medication without a prior court order. Did y'all hear that? So for everybody who is questioning whether or not they can force us to take the vaccine, that is your answer right there. They are planning to quarantine people and for them to follow a protocol. Basically means that you are going to get the vaccine if you were in a detention center. And if you don't want it, they'll just get a court order and make you take it. Wow. Is this communist China? How is it? Who wrote this? Whose bill is this? Now, this is where it gets amazing stupid. Listen, a person who is detained in a medical facility or other appropriate facility or premises shall not conduct himself or herself in a disorderly manner and shall not leave or attempt to leave such facility or premises until he or she is discharged pursuant to this section. So pretty much, they're going to detain you. They're going to get a court order to give you a vaccine. And all at the same time, they want you to be smiling. They want you to be cheerful while all of this is going on. While your freedom is being taken from you, they want you to just be like, okay, guys, no, I'm not going to resist. You go ahead, shoot me up with whatever you want. In my head, when I saw this, I was thinking this has to be a joke, but it's not. It's on the New York Senate website. This is real. And there is a lot of weight to this. If you haven't noticed yet, this whole bill is the definition of socialism and a dictatorship. You're not doing what we want, so we're going to throw you in a box, and then once you do what we say, we'll let you go. But that's where we are in America right now. People want to control you. Our freedoms are at stake here. What we put in our body and what we choose not to is at stake here. This is just the beginning. You're going to see a lot more bills come through that are just in outer space as far as the logic on them. Get ready.
It's flame mode, Batman label me the new Django. Speaking knowledge in the street, so why the hell they hate though? Never trust a lie, but you ain't heard, you can't love a hoe.